Hey everybody, Paul here with the Spirits channel. It's been a little while since I uploaded, and I want to explain here why that is. Um, and if you're tuning in and saying, oh no, I'm here to watch an ITC video, not a talking head video, well, relax because there is an ITC session, an ITC video attached to this talking head video at the end of this whole presentation, which hopefully won't be too long. I want to be as brief as possible, but there's been a reason I haven't uploaded as regularly on the YouTube channel. And I just want to say, for starters, I'm not one of those people that, has a 9 to 5. I have my life. And then, on the side, I do ITC experiments and, paranormal type of things. No, it's the complete opposite. Uh, I eat, breathe, and sleep the paranormal, the spiritual, the metaphysical. My, my job in real life is spiritual counseling, doing tarot readings, angel card readings, um, angel messages, things of that nature. So, this this is a lifestyle for me. This is who I am, literally for 59 years. This started when I was a very little kid, and some of you probably heard my story before, and some of it I'll talk about, uh, in other videos. But the reason I've been kind of absent for a little bit, on and off, is because back in May, my wife and I had some trouble with a neighbor who we thought was a friend. And I thought this is someone that I kind of jived with on a spiritual level. Uh, she was, younger woman, wasn't really uber spiritual or religious, but I felt like we were kind of like soul types. And we seemed to have some pretty good conversations. And then things got really weird and really bad. Her uh, telling my wife I said things that I didn't say, telling me my wife said things that I didn't say, telling my wife that I loved her, that she loved me, that I was going to leave my wife. It got really weird and really ugly and frankly, really creepy, to say the least. Not to say that I didn't, make a few mistakes in there myself. But I really believe, and my wife also believes this, that there was a lot of negative energy, even entities attached to that situation. Because I'll tell you, uh, straight from the heart, weird stuff went down, even on the paranormal um, level. It was just really strange. And I had the idea one day that I was going to do a session because I hadn't done one for a while, and I was going to ask Spirit to comment on this situation with the neighbor. And then I had the idea maybe I'll ask my spirit guides; they come through once in a while. And then I had the thought I would, ask my guardian angel Sarah to come through. And you've heard her name before, I'm sure. Most of you have. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then my wife brought it up and said, hey, why don't you do an ITC session and see if you can ask Sarah about this whole thing with the neighbor? Because it's really bizarre. It was really hurtful. And so I did that. And, Sarah came through, my guardian angel, extremely, extremely clear and said things in that ITC session that absolutely blew our minds. And this started a whole new phenomenon. I mean, we got rid of the neighbor girl. This has been a couple of months or more now. She's done over through. Even in the ITC session, I was told by my guardian angel through her voice on ITC saying that this person sadly is evil. Walk away, go away, don't go there anymore, don't associate with this person anymore. So we heeded that way, my wife and I. But this opened up a whole slew. While I haven't been here on YouTube, I've been behind the scenes doing, I have a private file here on YouTube called the Angel Files. And I think we have like 70 videos right now, um, of my wife and I doing ITC sessions together with our guardian angels. And the stuff that comes through is just been incredible. I mean, my wife got a fortune cookie. We had takeout Chinese food and asked her guardian angel, can you see the fortune in this cookie? Can you tell us what it is? And it told us on ITC what it was before we even opened it out of the pack. So there's been a lot of things that have gone on with this, and we are just amazed. I've had amazing things happen during my angel encounters in the past. I mean, it's always amazing when Sarah shows up. Um, but this, I never would have thought. Her voice on ITC, the manifestations. There's just so much. And so I haven't been doing a lot for YouTube, but I've been doing a hell of a lot, pardon the pun, of ITC behind the scenes and putting it in the private file. And maybe with Sarah's permission, and also my wife's guardian angel, whose name is Laura. And my wife never had a paranormal experience in her life. Always wished she could talk to her guardian angel, and it was revealed through the ITC that her guardian angel's name was Laura. So we asked if Laura could come through, and sure enough, it's been wild. It's been wild ever since. Just incredible. And I'm back working on my book. I mean, there's a lot of things that have happened behind the scenes. When my guardian angel shows up, she's usually like, okay, let's see all the clutter you have in your life, and let's see how we can, we can, bring this back into more order and get you on track to what you're really supposed to be doing in life. And so she's been doing that, and it's been great, I'll tell you. And one of the things that uh, has been told to me a couple of times is it's time to take the YouTube channel in the different direction. And so, yes, the YouTube channel is going to be going back to the Angel Scrolls project. The Angel Scrolls, you may have seen videos about it in the past that I had up. This is something I had a dream about in I'm going to say 2009. And I'll do another video on that. Now is not the time, because I don't want to take up a lot of time in this talking head part of the video. Um, but I had the dream about the Angel Scrolls back in 2009, and it's been a thing, ever since. What is it? I kind of been questing for it, and now I think I kind of am understanding what it is. And again, more on that later. I had probably 5 years ago or more, the YouTube channel was or a podcast called the Angel Scrolls Project. Then I had it again, and then I changed it because I thought people really didn't like it. But now is a time, whether one person listens or 100. I mean, not that many people watch my stuff anyway, but uh, this seems to be the thing that this has to be done. This is the time. And this is what the ITC session that I'm going to share with you in just a minute is all about. I did a session asking my guardian angel, is this what you want me to do with the YouTube channel? Am I reading this right? And the answer was a definite yes. So I want to share that with you. And, so you can kind of hear this. And this is not even the clearest recording that's ever been done. I mean, We have some really incredibly clear ones that are just like class A, electronic EVPs. So just briefly, I want to tell you how I've been doing this. I've been turning on, and for some reason, the angels speak through this stupid Spain Paranormal ITC box app. It's just the way spirit is. They seem to choose a way that they like to communicate, and they stick with it. They communicate through others as well, but not as fluently as through this one. This seems to be their favorite right now, although I have other sessions I did with Ghost Tube Fox, I think a couple of years ago, called Contacting the Guardian Angel, and that was really cool, showing my angel altar. You might want to go back and watch that one. But so what I've been doing is briefly turning on the ITC box and using a pendulum, a dowsing pendulum, asking yes and no questions, and then recording which way the pendulum swings, just to confirm what the angels are saying or what Sarah is saying. I've actually been using the pendulum since 2004. This is one of the tools I use, not this specific one, but using the pendulum to connect with Sarah before the massive uh, manifestation in the summer and fall and winter of 2004. So this really helps me connect, and I think it makes the connection with the ITC stronger. And this has been something that's been kind of a build up that the idea came to me, and I said we should start using pendulum with the ITC, and it seems to have really enhanced the connection with the angels. So it's a combination of dowsing pendulum and ITC work. So you'll hear me in the session saying pendulum indicates yes or pendulum indicates no when I'm asking questions of Sarah. So I'm going to share that ITC session next, just to let you know those changes are coming. The Angel Scrolls project is coming back. It appears this is something that I'm supposed to be doing. And when Sarah speaks, when she's around and she speaks clearly and speaking clearly through ITC, this has never happened before. Plus the intuitive downloads and everything else, the little visions I have of her. There's many ways that she kind of communicates with me, and everything is just kind of aligning. And when she speaks, I listen. I do not, never have. I mean, maybe when I was younger, I didn't always listen, but age brings wisdom, I guess. I do not question. She says, do this. I am going to do it, and I'm going to stay with it. That's just the way I roll. She's a very, very important and much loved figure in my life. So if she says this is what I'm supposed to be doing and wants me to do this, and this is where everything is kind of leading, then I'm going to listen. I'm going to be there. I'm going to just do it. No questions asked. So here is the ITC recording with the pendulum talking to Sarah, my guardian angel, about, oh, that showed up, pop up, about where the YouTube channel is going from here. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all again soon on the Angel Scrolls project coming up. All right, this is the ITC session asking my guardian angel, Sarah, about the YouTube channel. And I'm doing this to possibly put at the end of a YouTube video announcing coming changes that might be happening in lieu of everything that's happening in my life spiritually and with my guardian angel. So I'm going to begin by asking and using the pendulum also to confirm answers. I went over this in the video, how I use the pendulum now with ITC. So you're going to hear me remark on what direction the pendulum is swinging in, yes or no, when I question the guardian angel. So, Sarah, are you here with me this afternoon? Pendulum indicates yes. Sarah, I wanted to ask you about the YouTube channel. It was indicated to me in previous messages to perhaps take the channel back to the Angel Scrolls Project and have it mostly where it would be yourself and really communicating with angels, kind of bringing more meaningful messages, whatever they might be, to the viewers, because this is a time when it's really needed in our world. Not that this would exclude spirit communication, because that's something it's my hobby. I'm interested in it as well, but predominantly angelic communication. So, is this the direction you want me to take the YouTube channel in from now on? Are we ready to make that change back to the Angel Scrolls Project? Pendulum indicates yes. Could you confirm that by spinning the pendulum? Pendulum is spinning clockwise. All right, Sarah, I would ask you in closing this short session, is there anything you would like to say about the direction of the YouTube channel with everything that's happening? What is your primary goal, vision, desire for me to do with this? The purpose of the channel. I feel like the angels are wanting to speak for some reason. Could you give us a little bit of insight into what that all might be, what we can expect? Because I'm not even really sure at this point. Everything's been so surprising and just really kind of out of the blue, no pun intended. But what can you tell me? What can you tell us about where the YouTube channel is going under this new direction? Can you tell us anything? pendulum indicates yes.